All done. Oh, I can talk now. Okay, we can get rid of that. We don't need that. Let's just tidy up here. Okay, let's look at some comments. I thought you'll be done. I am done, kind of. I'll be trusting the process. Oh, well, I've got to make all his body. It took me a long time to make his head. The body is the first, like, body I'll be making for a suit ever. It's going well so far. I've not got very far, but I'll get it done. Head looks good. Oh, thank you. What did you do with the hair you cut? I'll be honest with you, I'd just throw it in the trash because I don't really have a use for it. As good as always. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let me get his hips. I'll show you. Well, there's a debate on what to call these. We don't know if to call it his hips, his lower torso. Camera. We don't know if to call these his hips, his lower torso, kind of his diaper. I think we'll go with the hips. I like hips. So basically all these pieces I've just trimmed down are the pieces that will cover this. I'm just covering the outside, not putting anything on the inside. I might just paint the inside black or something. So for all these bits now, we've got all these notches, and I have to sew every single one and then trim them off, and that's what makes the pieces of fabric curved. This one's already done. I did that one for an example. I can't wait to see the finished product. Bonnie is my favourite. I have way too many plushies of that guy. It's like my room is flooded by purple rabbits. I could think of worse things for it to be flooded with. Purple rabbits does seem fun. So yeah, that's one of the pieces. Which piece is that? Back centre. That piece will go. I'm doing this one-handed, excuse me. That piece will go on there. Just like that, so it curves around the top to the edge of the foam. That piece goes to the edge. That piece goes to that edge, and then of course we'll add more pieces to it. It looks like an elephant now. So what I've got to do is sew all these now, and then we can sew them all and glue them all onto his torso, lower torso, hips. Oh no, I just threw them in. They went all the way over there. Oops, so well. You should get a camera mount so you can do it easier. I've got a camera mount, it's not very good. It's, I'll show you. It's one of these wiry ones, which is why if I bang into my table or anything, it starts wobbling. I do need a better one. So I just, I'm not very technologically advanced. I just use that mount, my phone, and we're all good. So now I've got to sew all those. Might stay on a little bit. I've got to get ready soon to go out though. Possibly. It is Grandma's birthday. So we're going to celebrate a birthday with cake and dinner as well. So that should be fun. She is 90 today. So yeah, now I'm just going to sew the notches slightly. And so I can sit and sew and talk to you at the same time. Yeah, I'd like to put some music on or something, or I don't know, maybe some stories, but I'm not sure what will get copyrighted on YouTube and what won't, because I'm pretty new to it, especially the live streaming. I only started live streaming this year because of Bonnie. So yeah, I'm just gonna quietly sit here and sew all these. There might not be very many videos coming out next weekend on the Saturday. Not a very long tutorial piece because like I said, I've got to sew all these. So I might be doing a few more live streams I'll usually live stream about 11:30. That would be 11:30 a.m. And normally start between then and noon. So if I do one, that's what time it'll be on. If I'm not on then I'm not doing one. My life's just a bit crazy right now, so I can't predict when I can and can't do them. Hi. Oh yeah, I wanted him to have him done for my Halloween costume this year, but I'm not ready, so I'm going as something else this year. I haven't quite decided yet what. Yet what? That's a terrible sentence. You know what I all meant. I'm speaking my English tongue, and words come out backwards and the wrong way round sometimes. I wonder what it would look like for Bonnie if he had a red top hat. I think he'd look quite good in a red top hat. Match his bow tie. I almost said his bow then, like he's got bows in his hair. What do you think, Bonnie? Do you want bows on a bow on each ear? No comment. I guess not. Yeah, I do like to see people's like original characters, like whether they base it on like a FNAF character or I don't know, just any character really. I just enjoy seeing them. I don't have any of my own original characters because I'm not very imaginative. I just craft. I feel like Bonnie can't speak because he's currently decapitated. He is decapitated. Well, he's not really decapitated because he's never had an actual body. So I guess he's just a floating head. Okay, snip this one off. I always get scared I'm going to cut all my stitches I've just done. I have done that before though, so get rid of that. I just cut those off so it lies flatter on the foam, so you've not got that bulk of the extra fabric. In December, is anybody going dressed up in December for the movie? I don't know if I'm going dressed up, but I'm going to take Bonnie with me. I'll never know, I might put a pair of ears on. I have a pair of Springtrap ears that are mine. I don't know if I've ever shown you those. I have the tutorial on my channel, so I wear them there. It's not very often I get an opportunity to wear them, so just Halloween. I think I'm most looking forward to doing his torso because I've never made a torso before. I'm going to make one out of paper first and put it on my mannequin, who I named Dolly. I made her myself. She's made of her own tape and things. Oh my gosh, my cat scared me then. She's just coming in and out. Oh no, I think she's running for food. Oh, I think the door's open, it's fine. She sleeps in the bedroom under a big duvet blanket type thing. Duvet. If you're American, you might not have heard that word. I believe you call them comforters here. For the FNAF 2 movie, I might go as the puppet. Oh, that'd be cool. For Halloween, though, I'm being Bonnie. I wanted to be Bonnie. I don't think I'm going to finish, though. I will definitely be Bonnie next year, because I definitely intend on finishing for next Halloween. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what I'll have been messing about at if I've not done by next Halloween. I think the biggest, longest piece to make was probably going to be his head. Maybe his torso. I'm not sure I'm making his hands and feet, but I'll work it out when I get there. That's what I do. I work everything out once I get to it. because I have no plans. I'm not a planner, I'm just a doer. Otherwise, if I try and make plans, you see, I'll just procrastinate forever and ever and ever and never do anything. I do not like doing that. Same. Yeah, I used to procrastinate a lot when I was a kid, and I never used to finish any of my projects. So when I got to my teenage sort of years, I really, really concentrated and started finishing things. And then once you start finishing things, once you've done that first thing, it's easier to finish like the second thing, the third thing, and it just rolls from there. It's great. But yeah, it is hard to finish things to start with, especially when they're big projects like this. This is my biggest ever project, but I will definitely finish him because I love him. I love my Chad Bonnie. I call him Chad Bonnie because he's got, I don't know, I think I made his jaw too thick. I'd kind of like, maybe in the future I'll like half the size of it. But he's good for now. He's good for now. I'll probably do another project in between him before I start altering his jaw. But so far I think that's the only thing I'd alter is just his jaw. He's a bit thick. He's thick. You know, he was never going to look exactly like the model of Bonnie from the game because he's made from foam and he's not a 3D print. I do not have a 3D printer. I'm not rich enough. Maybe one day I'll be rich enough. I don't know when that'd be. Probably not too soon. Okay, doing it. I haven't got much thread left. I think I'll do this. Let's do this small one. Making all those curves. I love to make FNAF comic strips. Oh, you do? Oh, I wish I could draw. Well, I can draw. Everybody can draw, but can I draw well? No. And usually they're not finished. You'll finish them one day when you feel like it. Sometimes it's hard to know how to finish like a comic strip or like a story if you're writing a story. I always find that really difficult. Like I can start them off well and I can do the middle, but I struggle with the ends, so I've never written too much about anything. Definitely not a comic book. I used to make comic books when I was little. I can't remember what I used to make comic books about. I think it was probably My Little Pony. Then I did make, what else did I used to do? Oh, I did make a flip book once and it had Bugs Bunny in it. I don't know what happened to that. I think we moved and I must have left it behind somewhere. Somebody's probably enjoying my flip book right now. How dare they? I had an accident with this piece, so normally I leave a seam allowance on, and this piece I accidentally cut it off there and cut it off there and cut it off around there, so I might have to stretch this piece a little bit. It should be okay. And if not, we'll just glue some extra bit to it. It'll be fine. Yeah, I made stories, and when I get to the end, I can't ever think of an ending. I know it's so difficult, which I find hilarious. Maybe you could make a book and call it The Unfinished Stories. The Unfinished Story Archive. Sometimes, though, I guess unfinished stories are like life, you know. Life don't sort of just suddenly end. Unless something terrible happens to you, which hopefully it don't. Yeah, there's usually no, like, concrete conclusions to situations in life, and you just do the best you can. And, yeah, just do it. Yup, sounds about right. It is, isn't it? Let's see, where's the end? I can hear my cat going, meow, meow. She's a Sphinx cat, so she's bald. I don't know if she's cold and can't get back in bedroom, or she might be meowing at a food dish, because we've got some automatic feeders that feed her automatically. So maybe she's meowing at them. Yeah, we have 2 automatic feeders because we've got 3 cats, and one's a single one and one's like a double one with a double bowl, and I have to literally tape them all together, because if I don't, the Sphinx cat, she comes in and just knocks it over till it falls over and the lid falls off. I had to tape the lid on because she just eats or knocks it over and eats all the food. She's greedy. I have cats too, and they are so loud when hungry. They are, aren't they? And sometimes they have nice meows when they're hungry, and sometimes I've got one that meows, and instead of going mew, it goes meh. Oh, that was someone outside. That was not my cat. I think the neighbour's fixing a car, maybe. I think I would do this one. And then I think I'll call it quits, because I really, 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 really need to get ready for Grandma's birthday party. I guess gathering, it's not really a party. I don't know. Do you call it a party if it's like a gathering? No idea. One of my cats loves food so much that she always asks for food when we eat supper. Oh yeah, we have to fight Anne off the table. She gets on the table and she's trying to steal like pieces of pizza and fish. She goes crazy for fish, crazy for chicken. One time we had some sushi and she got really upset because we didn't give her any straight away, so she jumped onto the table behind us and she swiped a pen and knocked it across the floor. She was really annoyed that day. Oh no, I've got a piece of fur on my eye or something. There's in my eyelashes. It gets everywhere. I'm going to vacuum properly around here later so I can get all the loose bits out. Yeah, I did have 10 cats. I have 3 house cats, and then there was this stray cat, and she kept getting pregnant. And before she'd even weaned the first lot of kittens she'd be pregnant again. And this was like a 3rd time that she was pregnant, one after other after other. So then we decided to catch her and let her have her kittens, wean them, and then we're going to have a spade soon. So no more kittens, but then she can get on her merry business. She had 6 kittens. We're keeping one of them. And then the other 5, well, 4 of them went to a shelter and they all got adopted. We've just got one left, a tuxedo cat. And she needs a home, but she failed the behavioural test at the shelter. So they want us to socialise her for 3 weeks, and then we're going to try and take her back, and hopefully she passes. So then she can get a home. She's really nice. I mean, they said she puffed up and she hissed at them, but she's never done that here. She must have just been stressed, poor thing. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. I have 4 cats, and one is very old and deaf. Aw, so she can't hear anything. Oh, poor cat. My friend had a dog like that once, and it was constantly howling and barking because it couldn't hear itself. Poor thing. Oh, there's my cat. She's drinking water. Which one is it? It's the naked one. I think we'll go say hi to her and then say bye to you all. Let's walk through my garage on his underwear. Nikki. Hi, Nikki. You thirsty? Thirsty cat. Thirsty. She's sweet. Oh, I have 2 cats and they're chubby. I have one chubby cat. I have this bald one, and then I have is it the one that's always a bit skinny? She's really, really fluffy. Oh, you come to keep me company. Say bye, Nikki. Bye, everybody. I have to get ready. Bye.